Hello, you pieces. It's Edo here for a new Let's Play. It's OBJECTION! It's Phoenix Wright.
My
Ace Attorney. That's right. We are finally going to tackle on the Phoenix Wright. It was one of the games actually a couple people suggested me to do. And for those who want to know, I have played this one. I played the first one. But a long time ago.
In a galaxy far away.
So this is going to be very interesting. So let us begin. We're playing this on the WiiWare because we felt like this was probably the best way to do it. So
convenience.
Yep. So we're going to go ahead and start with Court Record 1.
Well, it's just a
New
save
game.
game, really.
And the first turnabout. Alrighty.
Are you ready to make your entry into the court world?
I think so. I'm going to be a lawyer. It's time to be a lawyer. Gasp. Gasp. More gasping. Oh.
Warning, there might be blood in this game.
Oh no. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Oh my gosh, what's on his forehead? What's with his forehead? Oh shoot, it's going too fast. I'll make it look like he did it. Like who? Like who did it? Who done it? Who, what, where, and why?
August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Thank you. Also, Nightshade's joining me.
Hello.
For those who did not know.
I'm back!
Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this.
Except in this series.
Right? It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
Just
a favor?
a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's the one. Really? He's one of the reasons.
Only one of the reasons.
He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Only one.
Because I knew I had to bust him out of jail a couple of times.
Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death to spare! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah.
Hi, Larry.
Hi, Larry. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty! Tell him I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you.
Don't trust the newspapers.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Larry. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Blood. A young woman was filled with ketchup in her brain. They didn't know why.
Probably because of Sans.
A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. The unlucky sap. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him. Damn, 23. How old is Phoenix?
I can double check that pretty quick.
He's like, what, in his late 20s then? It was 23 years ago. Well, maybe he's in his 30s now.
Well, 9 years did pass on Apollo Justice, and then that's the last age I don't even remember that asset.
Man.
Double checking!
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Dad and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
Did he say 23 years?
Yeah. August 3rd. I don't know why I said 3. It doesn't say 3rd. You would have thought they put that on there. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Big Apple, 3 a.m. Oh, wow. I don't remember this. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Alright, so according to this, when he was, well, in a later case when he goes back in time, like Turnabout Memories, he was like 21. So I'm going to guess he's like, what, 25 right now?
Okay.
Maybe 26?
So it's near my age then. The perfect time to be a lawyer!
Yeah, you know, if you did your schooling.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Is it just me, or Payne sounded kind of like Coops?
Oh, come on. He's got a rather nasally voice. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Well, buck it up, old man, because this is the beginning of a long relationship.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. List for the slips. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Larry the Butts.
Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Really? This would not be happening in real life, people. Third, do you know who you defended? Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name. Whew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Oh. No way! I forgot! I am drawing a total blank here! Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim? Of course! I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. Oh gosh. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the button to check it at any time,
There we go
okay?
again.
Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Please, beg a little more. Catch my drift.
The actual name is Cindy Stone.
Let's
But
hear
you
your answer. Who is the victim in this case? It is Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object.
Yes.
She was struck once by a blunt object. I wish I had a better voice for you, Phoenix. I am not a man. Correct. You are not a man. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. You're gonna need it. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Oh, it's a feeling you're gonna be feeling a lot in these trials, Phoenix.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Yeah!
Type weapons.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Press the to check the court record and do it frequently.
I'm fairly sure that was a plus there.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Or like in the movie, if you want to summon your evidence, you just slam the desk.
Oh yeah, I can totally slam my desk. Yes. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh boy. Hi, Larry.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
Ouch.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies, I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport.
Hello, passport. I know what a passport looks like.
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Yay! Passport added to the court record. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. Man, he needs a really brawl voice.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took that money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering?
Stop him from answering. Of course.
I had to slam my hands. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. I'm like actually wiggling my finger right now. This is fun. Ooh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Oh boy, Larry, that's not the thing to say. Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking good.
No, really?
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Yeah, well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. He went.
He totally went.
He went. He jumped the shark. What do I do?
Have him answer honestly.
Okay. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth!
I'm not sure how that signal's supposed to work with him.
Yeah. I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Oh my god. That freaking voice. Holy shit. That took me off guard.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
Funny how your voice changed because of that.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Okay. Slam. Order in the court. I'll have a double with grilled onions and add ketchup and pickles.
I'll have 2 hot dogs with ketchup, barbecue sauce, mustard, and onions.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand.
Sahwit?
No. Frank saw it.
Oh God, that guy.
Mr. Sahwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes.
Newspapers, yes.
Yes.
Mr. Sahwit, you may proceed with your testimony.
Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Oh God, he's gotta
Witness
have
testimony. Witness account.
Here we go.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he'd left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened. I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Okay, we're gonna have to remember that. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Don't need to remember anything because we can revisit everything.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Your thumb.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Oh, great.
Are phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahwit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your,
Parasol.
I can't word. I can't speak. I'm gonna learn some new words to this game.
Submitted as evidence by Prosecutor Payne.
Now, Mr. Wright,
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Oh, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Oh my God. Why is he a lawyer?
Hey, he's a rookie liar.
How did he get his bar? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Like a punch.
Just rub it. Just literally slam it into their face and just smear it all over.
Take that.
Okay, so remember, press the witness using the or by waving the then check your facts again.
It was an actual word. Don't give me this
and
crap.
point out the contradiction. If it's game buttons, it's gonna be a 2.
The Wii remote is not a button, ma'am.
It is a game mechanic, thus it has to have a toot sound.
Objection.
Overruled.
Cross-examination. Witness account.
Alright, here we go.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw the man fleeing an apartment.
Let's press it.
Which would be this one. Oh, Jesus Christ! I forgot there's noise on this thing.
There is noise on the Wii remote. Indeed, you might want to turn that off for the recording purposes.
How do I do that?
You go to the home button.
Oh, 1 sec.
We're back.
Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime.
The defense requests the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course, what the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next?
I thought, okay, here I'm pressed.
Hold it.
Half open, you say?
Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next?
What gave you the idea to do that?
Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside.
Why did Payne cut him off so quickly?
So you looked into the apartment. What happened then?
Alright. Are you sure she was dead?
Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere.
I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well. What happened next? Wait, that's a lie. He said he was unable to go inside. He went inside, though, because he wanted to touch the phone.
Keep pressing.
Am I getting too ahead of myself with the... So, you didn't touch anything in the apartment?
Yes. I mean, no, nothing.
Okay, what happened next?
I thought to call the police immediately.
You thought to call the police? Does that mean you didn't actually call them?
Please, listen to the rest of the testimony. You thought to call the police. What happened next?
However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Okie doke. The phone in her apartment wasn't working?
Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right.
But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you?
That, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried to use that to call. And that the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone?
Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone.
Really? In this day and age, we don't have a cell phone?
Give it some thought. I mean, that game did came out a long time ago, back in the Game Boy Advance era.
And being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Ah, right. What time did you call again? It was 1 p.m. 1 p.m.? Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Yeah, this one's kind of easy, but now let's take a look at our court record. We can press this, I guess.
So we're gonna press the 1 p.m.?
Well, we already
we want to
did,
press this?
if you want to. I mean, it's just gonna be...
Alright. Are you absolutely 100% positive? Yes, it was him. No mistake about it. The witness says he's certain. Alright, so we need to go to the 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And what do we need to present?
Well, first we can take a look at our stuff, but go and present, I think.
Oh, well, hello, explanation.
Don't swing the Wii remote. I mean, we can take a look at everything. Just press A, I think, just to see the details.
Okay. Time of death. 7:31, 4 cause of death loss. So this would prove it wrong, right?
Yes, but let's keep moving. Just take a look at what we got.
We have the thinker. It's rather heavy. We have a passport, which was where she left to Paris the day before. And then we have a blackout record, electricity.
Right.
From noon to 6 p.m.
So at this point now, the autopsy report will be pretty much straightforward here.
So we're gonna present it.
Yes, we can present it with a big old objection.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I shook the Wii remote. That was awesome. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. You're lying. I call all the witness from...
Mr. Wright, I don't think that's a legit call here. You can do it.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts this autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of the death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that? Oh, oh god, pain.
This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Shot, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. God damn it, Mia. You got really, really, really nice.
You had to point it out.
Lies always beget more lies.
I'm pretty sure that Video Games Awesome already pointed it out enough time for 5 lifetimes.
There! It's there. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, great. Now what is he going to say?
Witness testimony. The time of discovery.
Okay.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Ha.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. Boof! Ah!
That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
So, do we want to press everything for the sake of it, or we just...
I think we're just gonna tell him he's a liar and just go with it.
Can just cut the bull crap and go straight to the bat. Yeah.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time and tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. So what... Right! Okay. You know what to do. I do?
I've got
this one.
Cross-examination. The time of discovery.
See, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. No, it can't be. Because everything was off. Power was out.
Alright, so no pressing, straight to it?
Yeah, so we need to present the blackout.
Yes. And here we go.
Go. Shaking vigorously. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of discovery. I'm really pissed off about this. And this record proves it. Ow. You can... Hurting for you people. Hurting for the viewers. Okay. This is what I do. This is what I do to entertain. You couldn't have heard television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sot? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sot? The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. I'd be distraught too if I was wearing a pink suit like that.
I'll be distraught too if I was a...
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sot. Let's hear your testimony once more. God damn it. Like, we could have already disproven that he was a freaking liar.
Witness testimony. Airing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. We need to look at the thing then, huh? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Because this motherfucker is going, damn! Alright. So, it would be, no. It would be the murder weapon,
yeah, that
right?
would be this one, yeah.
So, let me look at it. I can't examine it or anything like that?
Not yet.
But I want to present it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Objection! Wait just a moment. I need to hold out my arm just for a little bit longer for intense drama.
I just need to stretch those muscles.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? I'm a lawyer, that's what I am. Just answer the question, Mr. Sahwit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
He's like sweating bullets right now. Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock.
What?
The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
You dumb... God dang it. I see.
You can
so
still see the time on it.
Clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Hell yeah, I have a problem with this.
Have a problem? Why weren't we told it was a clock to begin with? That's the one problem here. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he
went into the apartment.
You're lying!
You're lying, damn it!
You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Robble.
Apparently, we have hidden camera footage right here.
I know, right? Order in the court. Oh shoot, I need to adjust the webcam on my...
We'll be right back.
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, snap. Mr. Sahwit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I never. Man, that little flashbacks behind him, like. Look, the clock, I saw. Oh my god, he just threw a toupee in my face. Ew.
I'm also glad they kept that in the movie.
Ew. Oh, I would not want that. I would be freaking out if a toupee went to flying in my face, dude. I'll have to give Phoenix some guts on that. Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her and he should burn! Give him death!
Rubber.
Order in the court, I say.
I'll take a serving of onion rings and a cola.
Shut up, Nightshade. Please refrain him at the court.
Your Honor, a moment please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound of the witness heard from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sahwit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply...
Try sounding the clock.
Try sounding the clock. Well, yeah. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. Ah! That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. God. Oh my god.
What, you just realized that?
I think he was thinking too much.
We would like to apologize about this one, people.
Sorry. Undertale has made me has made me into a pun master. I guess that will be your punishment.
I pronounce the defendant guilty.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sahwit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sahwit, try to talk your way out of this one.
Ha! You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about?
Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Oh shoot, he's right. He's right! How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately. Oh, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sahwit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Because you are a criminal.
Yes.
You lawyers are all slime! I almost had him. I gotta slam more on the desk. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sahwit. Oh, snap! Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. Did you not hear the gavel? Did you? No?
Did you not see the fade out?
Did you not? No? Okay. Okay.
The Hand of Chapter was about to show up.
I can't prove the clock was to show the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Because, you know, it's a thinker.
Oh, God. I've heard enough of this. Guilty.
Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right?
God damn it.
Yeah, I love puns. Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Yes.
Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course.
Yes,
there is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see if you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. So then the passport would be it then. Because then that would further prove the time of the actual clock.
That will explains it, indeed.
Yeah, because it's a different time. Oh, okay, cool. So then we gotta present the passport then.
Yes.
Flick of the wrist. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there, hence why it said 1. It wasn't 1 p.m. It was saying it was 1 a.m. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home.
Way past cool.
That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sahwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah. Oh god, he foamed and he just collapsed and he disappeared. Magic, people! Freaking magic. Order, I say.
2 milkshake!
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
I think I'm gonna have to get used to this.
Oh boy, this is just oh boy. This is just the tip of the gavel, my dear. Mr. Payne, your client? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Hence you lost, boy!
Edobean was left behind, however.
Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor.
In fact, normally defense attorney are not supposed to find a true culprit, but you save us some time and some tax.
And tax paid money. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
But still smelly.
Party! Party at my place, people! And with that, the court is adjourned. Yay, we did it! Woo! That took forever. It turns out that Frank Sahwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sahwit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sahwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. So he was just a theft burglary person.
Yup. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2, 11 p.m. in Paris.
Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. Gotta get on her good side. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Yeah,
My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone. Man, gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present.
Where were you keeping this?
How would you have the murder weapon? A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh. I made one for her and one for me.
Again,
really?
How were you carrying this?
You made this? Yeah, right. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, right! What the heck is she talking about?
Actually, it's a pretty straightforward answer.
It's the passport?
No.
No? The thinker? The statue?
Why do you think she will bring that statue all the way to Paris, considering how heavy that thing is?
Oh, yeah, you're right. So it's the statue.
Yeah.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Uh-huh. Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. Yeah, a freaking statue clock.
Yeah, sure, she needed a clock.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
That means I don't have to pay you.
Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? Oh! We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Oh, man! Cha-ching! And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry. be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. No! The end.
So this is probably the only time, people, where we're going to have one episode for one case.
Yep. A brand new episode has been added.
In the next episode,
Turnabout Sisters. So, and we're going to leave it on to that. In the next episode, we will finally go into the next chapter, and which will be a lot more episodes. So this is a really heavy episode, so I apologize if it's super long, but since
it's the return from 2016. Wait.
So, yeah, this was Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, with me and Nightshade.
Objection overruled.
And with that, we are out of here.